Cowabunga Gamers, welcome back to another episode of Technological Journey. Last time we worked on getting the extreme circuit boards, working our way towards nano processors. And we almost got them until we realized we needed nano CPUs, which require raw carbon fibers and energized glowstone, neither of which we have. So today I would like to get both of these, get nano CPUs completed, and maybe even get started on working towards going to the end. I know the end is just a portal, but we should upgrade our armor just a bit too and work on getting a bow. I think that's where we should lead to. We also want to look at an implosion compressor, though we need to figure out a better way to, or a good way to make TNT. So we'll see how far we get. So first things first, let's just get started here. So we want raw carbon fibers, right? So we need an autoclave and a fluid extractor. We might as well try this at HV. So autoclave. And then a fluid extractor. No, that's at MV. Let's go upgrade that to HV. We also switch back to using the old HV circuits since we need a bit more infrastructure before we are ready to fully move over. I feel like we need two of these, one for platinum and one for glowstone. Speaking of which, how is our platinum doing? Platinum, we have 2,000 platinum. That's pretty good. I think we may move the miner to another platinum vein on Phobos. Right now it was over a silver vein since I noticed we were getting low on silver. But we can move that. We also need to figure out we also need to upgrade this line. The fluid extractor and the fluid solidifier. This should be fine. The rest of this is like perfectly fine being where it is. So let's get some gold cable here. How are we figure out how we're gonna lay this out? Right. So yeah, let's have, do we want this on passive? I think we may. I think setting up this up as passive, or the platinum portion of this on passive, is our best bet. So let's just do that. So let's get a interface. We also need, we can use an arm. We can get like, that way we're not keeping a whole stack in the fluid extractor. I think we also need, no, we don't need a filter for this. Okay. So we can, especially since platinum is still kind of expensive, we don't want to be keeping a whole bunch. Supply exact, no, keep exact 16. Import, perfect. So we can set this up there. We can get platinum, ingot, and then we should get a crafting card. Crafting bench. Crafting card. We just need one of these. And you can go in there. So that'll be our platinum. Why is it so dark over here? And then we also want, for these, an autoclave. So that'll go in there. We need an interface, but we also want to set that idle interface. And then this should be good. Yeah, okay, that'll be fine. Now we need some more interfaces. A pattern for the raw carbon fibers, which is literally just going to be carbon dust. Cool. Cool. Platinum, yeah. Okay, so we should have carbon fibers now, right? Actually, now that we have this, this means we can work towards getting the nano armor. Yeah, we have carbon plate. We can throw that in a compressor. That's actually really cool. We might work on getting that, especially since we want to fight the Ender Dragon sometime soon. So raw carbon fiber is done. Fluid extractor. We need another one of these for the Nano CPU wafers. So we need another like double slot here. This might have to be where we put it. Yeah. So we need need a fluid extractor and a chemical reactor, right? So we can do a similar thing we did with the platinum, where we import and keep exactly 16. And then we point to the output of this machine here. So we need 2 interfaces. We're gonna need another crafting card. So this is going to keep glowstone in stock. Right? Yep. Perfect. And that's exactly what we want. And then this, oh, no, we didn't. We need to do this first before we do anything. And then we can come back here, make a pattern for Nano CPU wafers. And then that should be it. Nano CPU wafers. So yeah, that's crafting the raw carbon fibers up. Easy, no issues whatsoever. Crafting. How long is this? A long craft? It's not a short craft. It's 20 seconds. And how many do we get out of this? We get 7 out of it. Okay, so that's just something we're gonna have to deal with. Let me just craft. Oh, why are we out of redstone? Because we never set this up correctly. Wait. Why is this out of redstone? Oh, because... Right, we need to do this. So we want a storage bus. And we want to have this on the highest priority so that everything goes in there. Now we should be able to make glowstone if it's not already being crafted. There we go. Easy. Yeah, sick. Okay. So now, what are we missing for nano processors? We are missing magnesium plate, titanium foil, fine palladium wire, and fine cerium wire. Why do we need this? Yeah, okay. Okay. So this is going to be a whole thing. So all this means is that we need to finish up the platinum line. Namely because I'm dumb and didn't realize. I thought we didn't have the material we needed for it, but we totally did. And I just kind of blew that off. But hey, here we go. So, bunch of wire. We should look at getting another wire mill too. And then foil. Ooh, actually. This needs to be increased. Now, the interesting portion of this, magnum. Where does this come from? Magnum dust. Oh, okay. So that's not all that bad. I keep thinking that's the pattern crafter, but it's not. I feel like there was another. No, making the dust is definitely going to be the faster way to do this. Especially since we can just throw it into the smeltery. No. And then we still need the plates. So plates, glass, and then this needs a mixer of two. Do we have a mixer of two? I'm not too sure. Mixer. We can totally put a circuit in here. No worries with that, like whatsoever. So we should move that magnum now, like one of these. Yeah, it's already done. Sick. Okay. So we should have everything we need except for what comes from the rest of the palladium and ceruleum. So that's what we need. So let's take a look at how these are made. Okay, so taking a look, it looks like cerium just comes from this zircon ore, which we can find in the nether. So maybe, so that's easy. That's easy. Palladium, though, comes from palladium dust, which comes from this portion of the platinum line. So let's hop on over to the platinum line and see if we can't get this sorted out. Pretty sure. Yeah, we have palladium salt dust. We have some of this. We have some of this. And we have this. So those are the three dusts we got. And if we go take a look at the platinum line quests, palladium salt dust and palladium dust. Palladium dust. Wait a minute. No. Okay, so this goes into a chemical reactor with formic acid. So we need one more. Palladium salt dust goes in with palladium enriched ammonia. Actually, we can palladium enriched ammonia. Palladium enriched ammonia. We can throw this in here, I think. We already do. We already do. So that's done. Palladium salt dust, though. Palladium salt dust. What do we do? Palladium salt dust. Oh, we send it through a sifter. Interesting. And okay. 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 So let me put together another large chemical reactor and make a sifter, and I'll bring you back. Okay, we are back. We got a large chemical reactor for the palladium dust, and I also have a sifter ready for everything else. Let's set up the large chemical reactor first. So this makes palladium dust, right? Through the reciprocated. So we will need one of these and also a couple of these. Okay. So input hatch, input bus, right? You are going to have what is this? Okay. You're going to have reprocessed. We're going to stick 64 in you, and then you are going to have formic acid. Then this is just, wait, is that right? No, this also has item output. I forgot the item bus here. So let's quickly grab one of these. I want a bus. Up a bus. While that crafts, I think we used storage buses on the other output bus ME interface where it's a fluid output. Use a fluid storage bus. Yes. So that's pretty easy. If I cannot misplace it to extract only and extract only. Our output bus is done. We can plop that down. Get a interface. Yes. Okay. Now, gold cable, pretty simple. Yeah, this is going to be the best we can do. So that's on, which means we can now get everything else wired up. It's going to be like that. So this needs to come down. That and like that. So this should be on now. No, what are you missing? I have the formic acid. You need a circuit. You need a circuit of... No, you don't need a circuit. Oh, you're at EV though. You're an EV process. Okay, okay, no, we can do that. So that's just going to be EV energy input hatch. And then down here, instead of this, yeah, this is like no problem whatsoever. You are going to have EV wire, and we are going to paint these because we are trying to get better at having everything organized. As long as you ignore the unorganization, everything's pretty decently organized. So our input hatch is done. We can throw that down, and throw that there. So now this should be working. If everything is to be believed. Oh, right. Everything is not what it seems. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty good. Put these back now. So, I completely forgot what this gives us. This gives us platinum. Yes, there's our acetic acid and ammonia. How much you want to bet? Yeah, the ammonia here So I don't think we need ammonia here anymore. The acetic acid, though, that's the interesting one. Because it doesn't go there. Okay. Ammonia. What is it making with the ammonia? Aluminum chloride. Okay, we will just figure this out as it goes then. I'm not too sure what's up with that. But anyway, as we can place our sifter down, right? And then the sifter, what does the sifter do? Palladium salt dust. And a sifter gives us palladium metallic powder. Okay, so we can come down here. We can set the terminal here to be palladium salt dust. 64. Nitric acid, ammonia. Okay. So now we have filters and item conduits. Good. So you're going to insert palladium salt dust and you're going to insert on blue. Yes. Fantastic. And you are going to extract on green. Is that where we are extracting? Yeah, we seem to be just extracting on green. That can't be right. I would never. Would I? I'm sorry. Do we have hydrogen here? No. I would have laughed. No, we are inserting on purple. I knew it wouldn't be green. I've tried to get away from that. And then that fills up with palladium dust. But we get... What do we get? Palladium salt dust in a sifter gives us palladium metallic powder, which we mix for ammonia, for palladium enriched ammonia. And you aren't cooking because you don't have enough palladium enriched ammonia. Wait, what? Palladium enriched ammonia we mix with ammonia. Is that right? Shouldn't that be? Something's wrong here. Palladium enriched ammonia gives us palladium salt. Do we need another? Hold on. Okay, so I think we need another large chemical reactor for this one, where we make palladium enriched ammonia, because it also comes from the platinum line, but we need to also have this, I think. Yeah, because this with ammonia makes palladium enriched ammonia, but we also mix it with palladium enriched ammonia to make palladium salt dust. So I'm gonna quickly make another large chemical reactor here. Okay, so we have another large chemical reactor here for the palladium enriched ammonia. I feel like... Okay. No, this is fine. This is fine. So we can just come down here. We want fluid storage bus. We also want... Where's my sword? There. We also want a fluid interface, fluid storage bus, extract only. you are going to have ammonia in you. And you are going to be an interface with metallic powder. Okay. Okay. So theoretically, this should be everything? Wait. How do we get... Okay, I see. I see. We'll come over here. Bam. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You're maxed. This isn't maxed though. Wait. No. So we can throw down another voltage transformer. Voltage transformer. And then ammonia. Palladium metallic powder dust. Weren't we getting ammonia from this one? Acetic acid and ammonia. Extract only. Oh, right. We need this to be a high priority, don't we? Yeah. Okay, so that's going in now. Is it? Hold on. Why won't you... Oh, you're offline because I never actually plugged you in. That's funny. Okay. We also need to figure out what to do with that acetic acid. This is done now, so we can throw this down. Oh, right. We want something like this, I think, where... Actually, no. We can drop it down a block. Do that. That. And then that should be fine. So... And then aluminum. Yes, okay. Bam. Okay, so that should be good now. If I can get out of here, this maze of wires. So you're cooking, which means stuff over here should be cooking. Platinum concentrate, you have... Okay, sick. So everything here... Everything here should be starting to go through, except for the acetic acid. Acetic acid, can we just send that back to... Can we just send that back into the... Like, I don't even know what that would be making. Because it's not used in any of these machines. Yeah, let's just send that back into the... hold on. Fluid interface. Send that back into the main line, I guess? Oof. That was a mistake, I think. So... We want a fluid storage bus here with acetic acid. And then this that just says extract only. Yeah, okay. So that should be fine. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure what we're doing with the salt, palladium dust. Okay. So that should be fine. We'll watch it and see if I missed anything, which I'm sure I did, but that's part of the fun, isn't it? Just setting it up and making sure it works. You can go. Okay. Okay, so now we need a palladium ingot. Now we just need a palladium ingot recipe, which doesn't look too bad. Throw that in the blast furnace. Hold on. This needs copper, nickel, and MV. Okay, so we can just, it doesn't matter which one we throw it in. So now, can we get a nano? No, we're still missing cerium. Okay. Let me go plop the miner down on a cerium vein and I'll bring you back. And we will finish the nano circuits. Okay, we're back. Currently we're at like 700 palladium, which is really good. Cerium, we're only at 7. So I think we need to find a better way to find or get, not palladium, but cerium. Since it seems to be pretty rare in the nether, we can use bastetnasite or zircolite dust. We might do zircolite dust. Though that's the ore that's rare. So maybe bast. Yeah, this might be the best way to get it. But we'll worry about that later. Since we have cerium, we can now make HV nanos. And this should be pretty quick. It's going, palladium's going. How long does palladium take? Cerium takes, a hot darn second. Oh, palladium takes 11 seconds. Right, palladium, and now cerium only takes 13. Okay, so that's not the worst. But we definitely need more blast furnaces. In the meantime, since we have those, our next step is to go to the end and fight the dragon for tungstate. And for that, I'd like to get better armor, maybe work on the nano suit. I think having the nano suit would be kind of cool. Especially since we can get the advanced nano suit, can we? EV. We need an EV assembler. We do have an EV assembler. Can we? This makes the advanced. Okay, so that seems to be the highest tier. Okay, so yeah, no matter what you choose here, it seems to go to the same place. This looks like it would be better. We need power ICs. But we can make these, so that's not a huge thing. Okay, yeah, so I think that's where we are going to go. Oh, and here are nano processors. So that's pretty sick. And we get 4 of them. So that's beautiful. So we want to remove the HV circuit we have, right? Since this is no longer the one we want to use the new one. So we'll have to switch a bunch of patterns as we face it, but we'll get there as we get there. We can also do that. So that's exciting. Basic large miner can go. I want to get travel anchors eventually. Quadruple output hatch we have. So dark bow. We can sort of plan what we're going to do here. So we definitely want to get this, the advanced nano muscle chest plate, since we have, which means we need this, which isn't that hard. So what else do we want? See, I don't know if this is going to be better or worse than... Actually, I guess we could kind of get these, couldn't we? Oh no, we don't have iridium. Yeah, so I think next time we'll look at getting the Ender IO bow. We might actually be able to get the Ender bow. Yeah, we should be able to make all this. I want to try out the alchemical quiver. So I think we may play around with this. See if Infinity works with it. If so, that would be really cool. And then we'll get everything ready for Tungstate. This is going to be its own line, so we need another platform. Anyway, I think that's where we will wrap up this episode. Thank you for watching, and I shall catch you next time.